So today is the day 8 of May, and we're not doing any trading today, but we will look at some charts. And today we are doing the Monster Strawberry Dream. Yeah.
Recording initiated.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Recording active. Day 8 May. Charts
Interesting.
only, no trading.
Very interesting. All right. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay, so this segment of price. First of all, I'm just going to say, like, the Tradeovate platform really plays some games with me. It keeps forgetting the time from day to day. Simple fix. And it also forgot the settings and the applied indicators to the chart. So it applied something else to my chart. Maybe it's on the back end. Maybe it will be fixed. But for this time I logged in today, I updated some things on the website connected to the broker. And yeah, maybe that's why. But I can only speculate. However, the Tradeovate platform did display something different, and this is why I have rebuilt the setup for today. And also that's why the bubbles that are up are blue, because that's the default color. And I actually don't remember the numbers quite too much, but so I've been adjusting them a little bit. Anyway, so here we are. This piece of segment of price is a segment where I was not trading, and that's why I'm going to review it. Yeah, let me just check one thing. Yeah, good. We're gonna do this like this, because I did look at this yesterday and I did draw all the trades on trading view. Yeah. Alright. This is what we do. Okay. So, we have the open at 3:30. This bar, white bar here. Right? So I'm just gonna do... can we do this? Excellent. So the line only highlights the fact that this is the open, right? And we're gonna remove the auto fit. There we are. So what I'm looking at here is, it's a bit slow, but it's the footprint kind of does that, right? So we're looking at this, right? When we start, initial bar, and so we have initial push from this level, kind of very slow. We then reach for this here, we breach lower, and we close here. So we did touch the lows. I mean, somehow, sort of, rejecting them, right? And we also have, this is on 5 minutes, this level that's obvious. We have the high from here, that's also actually aligns with hourly high. So that's fine, and below there's a level aligning with hourly low as well. But we don't end up using that. So, what does happen here, let me zoom out a bit, zoom in like this, let's see. So we don't need the footprint at this moment. Perhaps we can adjust it. Let's see if this is responsive today. See, it doesn't really do what I want. Anyway, I just wanted to deactivate it for now. Yeah, so what we do have is initially reject the lows, nothing really happens, then the next bar closes higher. So in my book we have confirmed we are looking for longs at this moment here, with this one bar and this one bar here. And then 2 more bars later we get something that is a signal bar. We reject the lows with something looks like pin bar or either kind of a spinning top formation. Either way, it's a reason for me to put buy stop above, right? And we get this white bar after. So we would have buy stop here, above, few points over. And of course, the area that is strong, that has not been rejected, is this one so far. So most likely stop is not like this, but probably somewhere here. And because this is so close, maybe on a good day I would even actually put my stop initially below here. Who knows? Anyway, the idea is the low that was strong, slightly below, and also padding with like normal bar size, just to be on the right side, because last week I got taken out with 1 point on a stop and then ran 50 points to my target. And also another time, same week, I was stopped out at 2 points, and on NQ that's nothing. So that's just simply unnecessary. Anyway, so that's the entry here. Price ends up going higher. And yeah, okay, it's doing funny things. Let's do this. Okay. Price ends up going higher, right? Let's see. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. And so we have also a reason to enter right again, but because this bar, this would be entering at the absolute high. I don't like this. I do like entering here in this region. On another time frame, there's probably an entry here somewhere. But on M5, no, because this bar, the buy stop would be above the entire structure. I don't like it. So the next example is way better here, for example, right? Let me zoom in even more. Still have power going up, right? So targets for this thing is level before. So the target for the trade, it is quite slow, right? It's the footprints. Yeah, so we have an untested area here. Actually, no, it's the high. Okay, so the TP is like this here above the high, because this is untested, but it's tested here, right? So it's cleaned out. That means if this is strong, we take out the high, and probably even more. And notice what happens, right? We do. Anyway, that's the TP, that's the entry. This is roughly like 60 points or so for the first position, right? And then, okay, second position according to rules. Let's see. So we have here, notice, small gap here in between, and then this pin bar. Pin bar reaches into the interesting area. It's black. Okay, cool. And so it means another buy stop above, right? Right, buy stop here, sell stop below to protect, right? And this is price retracing lower. I disabled the trading, don't worry. Yeah, I also placed today one trade, but I placed one trade and exited instantly, just because for some silly keep alive mechanics that I have in my head, right? So just at 1 point, because this account has no time limit, so I think it has some kind of upkeep, since it's been like 2 days since inception of this account, so that's why I did that. Okay, so here's a buy stop. We get filled on the next bar. Perfect. Price goes higher. Notice though what happens. We close higher. No gaps are formed as we close higher. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. That means there was no power in the move, and we need to protect it, right? And at this point, but at this white point, we are far away with no close, no gap, no power. I'm pushing stop into the BE here. That's just how it goes. And it ends up nothing. The other one is a winner. So next, so we create this high. From this level here, we go down. This close is lower. We change direction with this close lower from here. Notice we have the gap all the way from here, also here, and down to here. This bar, this white bar, touches into the gap, or well, slightly. Here's a spinning top, same idea. Black one, sell stop below, buy stop above, right? So we sell this, we get filled here. This is the recent level. It hasn't been proven yet, so we cannot use that for targets. It's also too close.
Sell entry confirmed.
Yeah.
Target determined.
I'm gonna go over some more stuff. Yeah, so the sell here, we don't target this. This is the same level, already used, free. So depending on this, either TP is here or here, depending on, I need to measure from here to here how much R there is down to here. Looks like it's a 1-to-1, but if it's not a 1-to-1, if it's too low, then the target is here, down here. That's all there is to it. And yeah, we create another wave down. Notice there's a gap here. First bar goes into it, second bar goes into it, third one invalidated. So we can't enter here at all. That's all. We need a new structure down. And notice, structure down. We have small power, 1, 2, 3. Would be an entry low here. Stop would have to be here. With this entry here. Here is a double level, so protecting it here from here, and we would be taken out on this position. Yeah, and then we need a reason. Yeah, we need an entry reason. Double level, we go higher. And because this didn't create a lower level with power, it's already used, we need a new confirmation for the entire structure to enter. But still, what ends up happening later on, now we're really late into the session, right? We are at this low, we create a wave and a low and a structure and a creation higher, right? Could also say we... Yes. You're a bit slow today, actually.
Noted. Increasing pace.
Yeah, as if. So...
Standing by.
Yeah. So the thing is, we change direction here on this white bar, sure. And this white retracement is a reason to buy, stop, enter on this, right? Stop would have to be below here. Same way with this one. Because we closed above, we change direction. Notice that this white bar is stronger than, for example, this one, or this one. Simply because of how hollow it is. Or we can zoom into the bars and I can pull up all the numbers. But you can also just use your eyes, right? And a similar reason to enter long here in this structure. We already have the long here, mind you, on this one, right? So we are here, here, and we close higher. This is very basic. Formation M from bottom, right? If these two lows, if one of them has delta divergence, which is not obvious on this setup right now, then this is the entry. But when I look at this, I know that one of them has delta divergence because my mind just says that. But we could pull up the numbers. Anyway, we're not speculating. So it would be an entry long here, and also this black one is an entry for a buy stop with these are too close, so here or like here somewhere. So at this point we would either be filled long at this level, or we would be filled long by this switch here, or with the buy stop here, and then we go somewhere. Yeah, and the session actually ends here, so I don't know really what would happen. Gap up, small switch. Most of the stops would be placed here. I think the last part of the segment is quite flat, not really that profitable. That's just the way what it is, right? Big sellers here though. Never know what I would do with that. According to my system, nothing really to do with it. But perhaps it would stand to reason. I would be looking at the chart, and I know that all the positions will be deleted when chart is disappears at 10 o'clock my time. And if also I am long on 3 positions, most likely if I see red bubbles and in profit, I would most likely close them all. But there's nothing really in my rules that say I should. That's just default logic, right?
Session review complete. Black close final segment.
Yeah.
Adherence
Yes, I know. Let's have a look at some more things. Let's use another chart. In fact, I'm just gonna attempt to.
Standing by.
Yeah. Yeah. Also on this structure, one thing that is very obvious is this small bubble here. It's small, but this ends up becoming the low that is later switched higher by this one. Yeah, okay. Notice that we are here, we create this bar. If this is a double low, this, and this one has more sellers and is getting defeated here, well, then we definitely switch sides, right? Okay. Let's see on what this one says. That's current. Look at this chop though. Wow, that's current price.
Current price noted.
Yeah. Footprint is not active here, but I have. Oh yes, I have autofit activated. Okay, so yeah, we have a lot of highs. This is way too early, way too before my trading time, and we have some random news show up during the night, and this reaction here. It's interesting. So much power, retrace into it, and just anyway. We're gonna take a look at. We're gonna scroll back a bit.
Noted. Scrolling back.
Let's look at the YM. Yeah.
YM loaded.
It's loading actually. It's like we're back in the 1995. Loading chart. Stand by.
Chart loading. Standing by.
Most likely this software is also made at that time. And oh my god. Does
Software built on legacy architecture.
Yeah.
Persistence issue.
Definitely.
Acknowledged.
Right. So this is current price. We're not commenting on that.
Acknowledged. Focus elsewhere.
Let's see if I can turn off the bars thing for this thing. I don't need that. Alright. So okay, we have bubbles as well. We have a similar structure actually on YM, right? Similar to compared to the other one. Where's the switch? There, okay. I need some session indicator. I just switch day indicator would be nice. So I don't need to keep track of it. But I mean, you can see the date clearly right here.
Session demarcation clarity noted. Proceed.
Yeah.
Standing by.
Yeah. Right, so here the YM was actually better yesterday. Here is, yeah, this is the action during the US session. We're gonna have to, we can do like this. Right, so 3:30. The big black candle right here with the bunch of sellers is the open. And what we're seeing here is price actually going higher. So we had strong strength at this level, and then we go down to this level, we have strength, we go up, and we go above the recent high. So first bar at the open rejects the high on big volume. That's good. We test the highs, right? Then we need to wait for this black bar here to confirm direction. At that point we have direction, right? Before that, no trades. But on a faster time frame, I know there are trades in here because I can see we go up, we go down, the white bar retraces. Yes, there is something happening right here. Anyway, the first entry is the gap that's created here, retracement into this one formation, and the sell stop below, and buy stop would have to be above here. And target for this thing we would have to check, but I don't think 1 for 1 it's not enough here. perhaps lower. Oh yes, New York low 2 days ago. Yeah, that there's a New York low level there. Most likely, that's the target. I would have to measure in points, but I'm just eyeballing it. Yeah.
NY low target.
Yeah, I think so. Very likely. Likely. Yeah. Ends up going even further.
Confirmed.
Anyway, so just gonna do this. All right. So you don't hear it, but I just paused the recording starting again now. So anyway, so the next move down, we have the gap at this level. So at the retrace here, we have to wait until actually this one bar here, because that's the first bar that touches the level. If you zoom in, you'll see, right? So this is the gap. This is where it's interesting for me to trade this structure here or something that happens in accordance with the high. In this case, we only get to like the power structure. Also, there's a lot of sellers here. That's just nice confirmation in the background.
Gap structure confirmed.
Yeah.
Seller confirmation.
And so we have, what do we have here? Okay, we have a white bar and then we have this pin top. So sell stop below, no fill. Next bar, same deal. Sell stop below, no fill. And then we have this structure. This one slightly goes above. That is exactly what I need, right? If it goes above and stays within the same area, we have a retry. And white plus black here is an engulfing bar. It looks not so nice, but it is. That's a market sell and protecting this area. So it's at sell at 49981. Buy stop somewhere here, 50044. And this time the low TP. This level is the most recent level. That is not the TP. It is good enough though. But the New York low previous 2 days ago, which you see on the chart here as displayed by the indicator, that is enough. That is also the TP for sure. So the TP would be 49805. Quite okay, huh?
Sell entry at 49981. TP at 49805.
Yeah. And then I think similar. The wave down is like just below here, slight gap. This formation looks like I would have to see. Oh, I can't zoom in. Okay. This is also an entry formation, but it uses different rules, so it has to be a sell stop here, and it's filled on the next bar, which is good. And so what then with at this time we have to have a buying order above to protect, but just checking like where are we strong all the way. At this point, this is not close to this, so we have to have a buy stop up here, a sell stop, buy stop, and then target something lower. Not really sure what's there right now. And yeah, price ends up going lower. We create this down and another. This is not a double top because according to the rules, it's not big move enough. This is because there's a filter rule for how big the bars normally are. That means that the retracement has to be a certain size to be a double, to be a double low. So it's not. This is double low though, and this would be protected as a wave. So this is a step down, this is the same level, this is a double low, so this is also a level at this point. So if I'm short here, I am protecting here now. So this position is free. Not really sure where the TP would be in this case. There is a reason to sell here though. Might be a bit late in the session and would have to be protected above here. And yeah. And I think this one would lose. Yeah. All right.
Short entry conditions evaluated. Late session positioning.
Yeah, that's it. And similar as NQ. really adding shorts uh, for me in the evening, and last few shorts failing. Sure.
Evening shorts underperforming. Pattern noted.
Yeah.
Standing by.
Could also question like, am I going to sit at the chart for 5 hours when already, what is it, 4 winners in a row or something? 3 at least is there. Am I going to sit there for another 2 hours just to fail? No, I don't think so. But yeah. Anyway, that's the chart. Let's have a look at something else. Slightly faster. Man, that's some real chop today. This is even more chop than yesterday.
Evening session fatigue factor noted. Chop intensifying.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the
Standing.
bubbles. Yeah, the bubbles are using different values.
Standing.
Indeed.
Bubble parameters differ. Noted.
They do.
Standing by.
Mm-hmm.
Listening.
Yeah, and we don't need the grid. I mean, I used to not actually like this platform at all, but yeah, it does. It grows on you a bit, but yeah. Okay, I don't know what happened to the bubbles now. Maybe they'll show up.
Platform adaptation accepted. Bubbles pending.
Yeah. Just waiting for
Standing.
something to appear so I can understand what's going on.
Standing by.
We already reviewed this during the session yesterday.
Acknowledged. Skipping prior review.
Yeah.
Standing.
Let's do this, I think.
Proceed.
Just gonna lower the numbers to see if...
Adjusting display parameters.
Yeah, obviously this is not working as intended.
Platform malfunction noted. Proceeding without adjustment.
Ah, yes, I disabled it. Ah, my mistake.
Understood.
So the idea I got today was I would use the delta divergence number from the footprint because it actually shows an exact number, and I set a cutoff, for example at 60. I set this up on the NQ today, and as for the bubbles, I would use multiples of 60, just a few levels higher, and I would use the bubbles for that. So either I get like a small number showing me something, or I actually get a bubble as well showing me a lot, which is, I think, not bad. We'll see how it works out. I mean, notice like the chart is loaded in, right? But we have to wait for a lot of things to start being displayed. Like, where are the things?
Dual confirmation system. Delta divergence numerics plus bubble visualization for absorption clusters. Redundancy check implemented.
Yeah.
Standing by.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on today.
Platform loading delays persisting.
Oh, indeed.
Proceed when ready.
That would be an idea. Okay, I don't really have too much more. I'll sort this out on my own, and yeah, Anyway, I think that's it. We should be back on Monday or EU session after. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy few days. Anyway, I think that's all. And yeah, if you like this
Recording complete.
random ramblings, yeah. Yes, recording is complete. Actually, right now. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys in the markets.